So what is the fastest way you can improve at Battlegrounds? I think it's curving out the proper way. So, a lot of people might know this, but the general mathematical efficient curve that people figured out over thousands and tens of thousands, millions, billions, okay, maybe not billions, but a lot of games, is most heroes generally want to level to Tavern 2 on 4 gold, to Tavern 3 on 7 gold, to Tavern 4 on 9 gold, to Tavern 5 on 10 plus 1. So basically the turn after you played one turn with 10 gold, you want to level to Tavern 5. This is just like very different depending on the metagame and depending on what hero you play. And very importantly, you should always ask yourself, do I need something from the upper tavern? Do I go there with a reason? Does it help my composition? Because like if you want 1 or 2 minions from the upper tavern, it's probably just better to wait until it costs a bit less before you level. A lot of the time, I would generally, right now in this current metagame, play normally and mostly skip Tavern 3. Basically, instead of going on 9 gold, I would go on 8 gold to Tavern 4. Stay on 4 like 2 or 3 turns, go to 5 if I'm strong enough, and then try to like hit some really powerful game-changing 5 drops. I feel like we have one of those metagames where a lot of important units are situated on Tavern 5. The previous metagame, they were situated on Tavern 4. But right now, you want to go to 5 as soon as you can. The problem is if you spend way too much to go to 5, if you skip way too many taverns, you might just get killed by your opponents that will just get stronger on Tavern 3. So different heroes have different playstyles. Different games, different ranks have different playstyles. Generally speaking, you want to also check your opponents and see what they're doing. And depending on what they're doing, you should also decide what you want to do. If they go fast, you can sometimes go slow and kill them. You can sometimes go fast if you feel like you can get stronger than they can get with the same amount of gold. It just depends. You have to like take some decisions in game. But yeah, generally 4 gold Tavern 2, 7 gold Tavern 3, 9 gold Tavern 4. And then from there, it depends on the meta games. Again, 10 plus 1 is Tavern 5, but it depends. Some games you can just stay on Tavern 4 the entire game. I don't recommend it, but you could. I would never stay on Tavern 3 the entire game, but I had games that I won on Tavern 4. So that's pretty crazy. Can work. What are the different heroes that like require you to play a different curve? We used to have only Rafaam, which was playing a different curve, but now Jaraxxus got changed and you want to kind of play the Tyrion curve. Tyrion was removed, but he was like one of the first heroes that allowed you to play a different curve. Captain Eudora wants to play a different curve, and Maiev wants to play a different curve. Maiev got buffed and is one of the best heroes in the game right now, so both Eudora and Maiev I would put in like top 5 heroes currently, and I think they're both very efficient if played optimally with their other curves. So, as Maiev, I would almost always play the same curve. With Rafaam, I have 2 different paths, and I also have 2 different paths with Eudora. Let's go through them. So, the curve I would play on Maiev is, on turn 1, I want to buy a minion. If that minion happens to be a token generator, I will sell my token to hero power another minion. On turn 2, I would want to buy a minion, hero power. What am I looking for? Power. So like Murlocs or just any duplicate that does something early game. Even demons could be like fine. Whatever. Just duplicates, mostly focusing on Murlocs if Murlocs are available because Murlocs are the most powerful tribe and hitting triples of Murlocs is very powerful. On 5 gold, as Maiev, you want to buy a minion, hero power once, and roll once. The order doesn't matter. I suggest hero powering last. Just to like give yourself maximum information before you make the decision. On 6 gold, leveling is going to cost 2. So you want to level, buy a minion, and hero power. And then on 7 gold to catch up with the lobby, which by now should go to Tavern 3. You also want to go to Tavern 3. Spending 6 gold to do that. And then just hero power 1. And then you want to play normally. You can go to Tavern 4 on 8 gold, but I don't recommend double skipping taverns as I mentioned previously. So I would very often just double buy, roll hero power, and then go with the lobby on 9 gold. Sometimes maybe you hit a triple, and then you should go earlier. Sometimes maybe you imprison a triple, and maybe you can have enough time to like go later. It really depends on what is offered, but like try to always keep an eye on what other people are doing in your lobby, and use that information to decide what you want to do. Eudora can play the standard Tyrion curve. So basically leveling on 6 gold and then on 7 gold. And then playing normally. If Eudora starts with a token generator, you want to play differently. Or with Swabby. So if you start with token generator, you want to sell your token on turn 1 to hero power, same as Maiev. But On turn 2, you don't want to buy hero power. You want to level, sell your token in hero power. Why? Let me explain. By leveling on 4 gold, when you're going to be 6 gold, leveling is going to cost 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Perfect. So what you're going to do is, let's say you buy Alicat. You buy Alicat on 1, sell the token hero power. Good. You're probably going to lose the first fight. Who cares? Turn 2, level up for 4 gold, sell your Alicat, hero power again. Hit that button. Go for the dig. 5 gold. You want to buy a 2-star, roll once, hero power. Just try to look for like a powerful 2-star such as, I don't know, the 3-4 dragon or the 2-4 dragon or Imprisoner or Harvest Golem, whatever, just whatever. 2-drop. Or token generator of 1-drop. It's whatever. 6 gold. Leveling is going to cost 5. You want to level, press the dig. You finished your quest. You're going to get a random golden minion of your tavern or lower. So tavern 3, 2 or 1. Hopefully 3. And you get to discover a 4-star. So you get the golden minion, a 4-star, and a 2-star on 6 gold. It's very powerful. On 7 gold, you can double buy already on tavern 3. So you're tavern 3 one turn before the entire lobby. And you can double buy hero power. Then next turn, you can double buy again, roll hero power. Your board is insane already. And you're getting closer to your final dig. Then you want to go to tavern 4, get yourself a bit stronger hero power again. You have one more turn of getting yourself stronger on tavern 4. And then you want to go to 5, do your final dig again, get the 6-drop, get a golden minion, win the game. Very powerful curve. The same thing you can do with the Swabby, but you have to buy the Swabby plate, sell it on turn 1 to hero power. Turn 2 leveling is going to cost 3. You level for 3, hero power. 5 gold, you play the same, you look for a 2-star. 6 gold, you level again, hero power. So that's the 2 ways I like to play Captain Eudora, and they're very powerful. Now, Rafaam can play both curves, but you don't want to sell your token on turn 1 to hero power because your token is not able to win a fight. So then you just hero power for no reason. So Rafaam wants to always buy on 1, always buy hero power on 2, unless you're fighting AFK, obviously. Or somebody who didn't play a minion on turn 1, because they might not play it on turn 2 either against you. But that's like a different situation, and if that happens, you're going to have a weak curve. So usually you don't want to level on 2 with Rafaam. Now, if you're super strong and you're offered strong minion, you don't want to level on 5 gold, and you'll just level on 6 gold as Eudora or Maiev. If you're in a bad spot, I would tend to level on 5 gold, just that on 6 gold I can double buy potentially 2 stars, and then sell a token or whatever to hero power. And then on 7 gold, if I'm still weak, I'll double buy again hero power again, instead of leveling. So I'll go behind the lobby leveling-wise, just to get myself stronger. But if I'm really strong as Rafaam, like if I have a dream game with Murlocs, all the juicy stuff, I would level on 6, not on 5. I would get myself stronger on 5, and then on 6 go level for 2 gold, buy hero power, and then on 7 I would level hero power. And then on 8 I might level again. So an early game Rafaam power curve, probably this applies to Maiev, you could actually triple skip. So basically you level on 6 gold, you level on 7 gold, you level on 8 gold. And then you play like 1 or 2 turns from Tavern 4. I had games where I did this. Like I had games that I won where I was very strong Murloc opener. And I level on 6 gold, I level on 7 gold, I level on 8 gold. I play 1 turn on Tavern 4. Then on 10 gold I'm Tavern 5. And then I roll for Bram, Gurgle, and the boys and win with Murlocs. This happens very often, and you could do it. But you have to be very strong to justify your leveling. But that's how you transition an early powerful board into just winning the game. Because Murlocs have their power spikes on Tavern 5 and Tavern 3. You're just skipping 3 and skipping 4. Okay, hope this was helpful. Again, very important to know the standard curve, check your lobby, know what minions you want, know how to play like the interesting heroes that require a different curve. I see people doing the mistake of, for example, on Hook Task playing aggro. Hook Task doesn't give you any advantage of playing aggro. I would just keep playing normally on Hook Task. Or like, a lot of heroes, if you offer a bad thing on 5 or 6 gold, you could just level instead of double buying bad minions. And then you hope you get offered better minions. Somebody like Kael'thas, for example, never wants to do that. Even if you're offered bad stuff, you just take the bad minions. Kael'thas wants to follow the vanilla curve. So like Kael'thas wants to play buy, level, double buy, level buy, and then you play normally. Probably leveling on 9 gold again. But yeah, Kael'thas really wants to play the vanilla curve and never wants to skip levels. But again, if you find yourself in a spot 5 or 6 gold on any hero and you get garbage offered, I would sell level or just straight up level roll, depending on if I'm on 5 or 6 gold, because that's better than just accepting 2 bad minions and still losing the fight. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. I wish you an amazing day, and I'm playing Battlegrounds every single day. I'm still playing some Constructed, so if you just like Hearthstone as much as I do, or even less, and want to watch some high quality, hopefully, Hearthstone gameplay, check out my Twitch channel as well. And drop a like if you like the video. Feel free to subscribe as well. Thank you very much for watching.